Elizabeth is finally alone. She's not sure if it's really happening. She doesn't risk leaving right away because he might be waiting outside. Instead, she waits until morning. September 16th, Elizabeth wakes up to find she's still alone. She doesn't waste another second and goes up the ladder. Once outside, the thought of stepping onto one of his bombs stops her from running off.
I just looked around like it was the first time I saw the outside in daytime, so it was just beautiful to see the trees and feel the fresh air again. But I couldn't hear anybody around me, so I decided to yell. Somebody finally yelled my name back. I instantly just fell to the ground and started crying. The captain ended up giving me a hug. I was in tears. I didn't know what to do. But he told me I was okay and, I was safe now. I didn't have to worry about anything.
One of our guys actually carried her up the hill to the command post where we had the ambulance standing by. When she got just about almost there, she said, "I'm all right." And she gets down and she's walking, and she's basically saying, "I'm walking out of here."
About 7:30, did I see the white truck come up the road? I was like, oh my God. Captain Tom was very excited. He was just so ecstatic, you could tell he was crying. He told us that they had found her, and I was just like, oh my God. I was just so happy, I just could not quit crying.
The best feeling ever to hug my parents again, to just feel my mom holding me, just to know that I was with her again and she didn't have to worry about me.
In South Carolina, a 14-year-old girl is back home this evening after a horrific ordeal. Authorities say she was kidnapped by a man who sexually assaulted her and locked her inside an underground bunker.
Elizabeth is safe, but Vincent Filyaw is still on the run. A few hours later, police get a tip from a woman saying she encountered Vincent as he tried to steal her car.
A long knife hanging off his belt. Pretty much all I saw was his face. I recognized him from the internet. I was kind of cursing him out for doing this in front of my child, for putting my child through this. He's already hurt one little girl. He knew he wasn't getting my keys, and he said, okay, never mind, and he started running down the sidewalk.
Police act quickly and locate him a few hours later.
I think it took Vincent about a minute to deny everything, and that this was all made up, that the truth would come out in the end.
Vincent agreed to an interview with Dateline's Keith Morrison hours before his trial.
It's all gonna come out in court anyway. Elizabeth, she's, I don't know how to say it, she's pretty much a wild person.
Are you saying that she was a willing participant the whole time?
Yeah.
Elizabeth has barely time to recover from the traumatic 10 days she spent in the bunker with Vincent Filyaw that she already has to face him in court. But like she said,
I wanted to go. It was weird to look at Vincent because I kind of felt happy just because I knew that he was locked up and I'm sitting there in the courtroom while he's in jail.
All she asks, Your Honor, is sentence him so that this can never happen to anyone else.
I can think of no crimes, short of murder, more repulsive than these 17 different indictments and charges that have been brought against you. All sentences to run consecutive. Good luck to you, sir.
Vincent Filyaw was sentenced to 421 years in prison without the possibility of parole.
I remember Elizabeth saying, I beat him. And I'm like, yes, you did. You did beat him.
I think of it because I don't want to forget it because that's something I accomplished that a lot of people might not have. It makes me feel good to know that I got to get through something like that.
How do you go through hell like that for 10 days and just come out on the other side as strong as she did? There's no playbook to tell her what she should have done down there. There may be one now because she made all the right moves.
I don't think you could ever really move past something like that happening to you. It's always going to be there, but as the years go on, things do get easier.
Today, she's a loving mother, grateful for a new, beautiful life.
Really just trying to live life to the fullest. Now that I have a child, I'm of course wanting to give him his best life possible as well.
Elizabeth understands that the healing journey will take time, but she also sees the extent of her own strength. Elizabeth Shoaf looked terror in the face and saved herself.